Okay, real quick introduction this morning because we have to get on the road and we're meeting the cool kids. We've got a fantastic ride today. Can't wait to show you, so come along. All right, friends and patriots, so we're staged up here in Bergheim, meeting with the crew. And so today's ride is Sniper Wolf, myself, Cowboys with us today, Bombshell and the Funny Guy, they're on their way, should be here shortly. And Blackhawk was supposed to be in the mix, but Sniper Wolf was telling me that we got a group text, something about he's got some issues at home, and may coordinate with us later on the ride. So as soon as Bombshell and the Funny Guy gets here, we're back on the road heading to, well, we'll show you where we end up because we're going to stop and get some brunch. All right, friends and patriots, so welcome to the Backyard Bistro, one of our favorite little places. So Cowboy's been here with us a couple times, but Bombshell and the Funny Guy, this is their first time here. Wonderful food every time we come by, but thanks for coming along. So we're finishing up a wonderful breakfast here at the Backyard Bistro. Always have great food here. And so we've got Cowboy, Bombshell, and a Funny Guy with us today. And of course, a Sniper Wolf is with me. So we're a little bit east of Bandera, which is where the Backyard Bistro is. We're going to go through Bandera right now. There's a big bike rally going on in Bandera, Thunder in the Hills. And so you'll see lots of motorcycles as we roll through town. But we're going to go right through town onto Leakey, Texas, to some live music, a great venue, a lot of fun. Can't wait to show you when we get there, so let's go for a ride. We're about 16 miles out from Leakey, Texas, which is our destination. So, a little rest and a little more riding. friends and patrons, so we just rolled up at the Bent Grill. Looks like quite a crowd here today, so we'll walk you guys around and let you look around. All right, friends, so we're here at the Bent Rim Grill. I'm going to show you around a little bit. So there's the Thunder in the Hills motorcycle rally going on in Bandera, which we just rode through 20 miles back, 30 miles back. And so there's a lot of extra traffic in the Texas Hill Country because of that rally. So you can see motorcycles, quite a few motorcycles here. And this really is, in my opinion, the premier bar and grill to get food and cold beverages here in the Texas Hill Country. It's right on the Three Twisted Sisters, so it's an iconic ride. But let's go inside. They've got a live band, and we'll see what's going on. That makes it all worth it.
I thought I was being hilarious.
You are.
I get it. It's got a straw in it. The straw was sticking up. It's like...
All right, friends and patriots, so we're just leaving the Bent Rim Grill and we're going to be rolling out. We're going to head back through Bandera. We're going to stop off at the 11th Street Cowboy Bar, a very nice, big, iconic Western bar in Bandera. So let's go and we're going to show you a new venue. All right, friends and patriots, we are at the 11th Street Cowboy Bar in Bandera, Texas. Bandera, the city of Bandera, is the cowboy capital of the world. A lot of history here. A lot of cattle drives originated from here, heading up north. So, anyway, come on inside. We're going to have a quick beverage before we head on home. What about out in the courtyard?
Walk out the back.
Oh, they got it all blocked off. You got to go in like that way, and I'm sure you got to pay a cover or something.
Good.
All right.
So we can go out this way, right?
Yeah, but there's no room out there.
There's no room out there?
You almost would be better off going down there.
Okay, friends and patriots, so we just stopped at the 11th Street Cowboy Bar, very iconic Western bar, hot mess. So we really couldn't get in the big outdoor courtyard where we normally go. They've got cordoned off, they're charging a cover charge to get in. We're just gonna have one beer and get back on the road. So we don't want to pay a cover charge because we're not going to be here for 2 or 3 or 4 hours listening to live music. We're one and done. And so we walked 2 doors down. We're at a nice Western steakhouse here. They've got a bar, so we're going to have a cold beer and get back on the road and head home. This is a good time to remind you that when you are on a motorcycle or a car, drink in moderation, know your limits, give yourself plenty of time to stop and be completely sober before you're back on the bike or your car. Or, you know, do what we quite often do, and that's select a non-alcoholic beer. So anyway, you guys stay safe, and once we're done here, we're back on the road. So stay tuned. right, friends and patriots, thank you for coming along on a fantastic ride today. We got to show you a couple of our favorite spots to go to. Beautiful cowboy town, the Bandera, and off to the Bent Rim Grill, which is in Leakey, Texas. Probably the premier bar and grill for motorcyclists in the Texas Hill Country. Just a fantastic place. And but it's afternoon, evening actually, and we're wrapping up our ride. We do appreciate you coming along with us today. And if you like the content we're putting together, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the like button. Feel free to let us know how we're doing. But we do appreciate you watching all the way to the end. And until we see you next time, the next episode, stay safe.